Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Cassandra and today we are going to regulate your nervous system while doing some stretching. This is for all levels. You don't need a yoga mat. You can just come straight down to the floor and use a blanket or a towel or nothing at all. So let's just go ahead and begin seated here for just a couple of moments, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And seeing if you can maybe see five things in your space. So we'll do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 things you can see and just name them: tree, dog, pillow. And then 4 things you can hear. 3 things you can feel. Maybe the texture of your pants, the texture of your skin. 2 things you can smell or favorite smells. And 1 thing you can taste or a favorite taste. So we're just getting into the present moment here by noticing those things. Notice the way your body feels touching the earth, the parts that are grounded, and then the opposing feeling on the parts that are not touching the earth. Maybe notice the difference in the quality of the pressure, the temperature. And when you're ready, we're just going to start taking circles with our chest. So you can sit in a cross-legged position like I am, or you can do this in a chair. So let's just begin with our chest forward, chin forward, and then we're going to circle around to one side, scooping our chin back towards our chest, hollowing out the belly, moving around to the other side, and then coming back forward. So it doesn't need to look any certain kind of way. We're just moving in circles here. Maybe you want to inhale forward, exhale back. And we will change directions in just a moment. So take your time here, just moving the spine in a circular motion. Come on back to center, sit up nice and tall. You might want to switch the cross of your legs. And then we are going to inhale forward and then exhale, go in the other direction. Maybe your knees come up a bit. Maybe you want to make this a little bit more exaggerated and fluid. Not worrying what it looks like. Maybe closing your eyes if you feel comfortable doing that. And just noticing how it feels. All right, let's take one more rotation here and then meet back at center. Sit up nice and tall, reach through the crown of your head, tuck your chin. Again, feel your body grounded. You might even want to take your hands down to the earth. Take a breath in and out of the nose. Just noticing the quality of the breath. Maybe sensing for the temperature that you can feel as you inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Seems to be a bit warmer on the exhale. And then we are going to go ahead and lower onto our backs. So get there however you would like. All right, so we're going to begin by windshield wipering our legs. Feet are wide, knees come to touch in the middle. And then we're going to drop both knees over to the right. Then come back through center, drop your knees over to the left. So hands can be out to the side, keep moving your legs. Hands can be on the belly, maybe lifting your head up, reaching through the crown of your head, and then just setting your head down, tucking your chin slightly, really finding some length in the back of the neck. And when this feels complete for you, go ahead and hug the right knee into the chest. The left foot stays on the floor. Just squeezing the right leg in. You can extend the left leg out long just to deepen that stretch. Take some deep breaths. And just notice if you're holding your breath at all. Can you breathe more smoothly? And then let's just go ahead and switch. We're going to kick our hands and our arms up to the sky. And we're just going to point and flex our feet, maybe draw circles with the toes and the hands. And then we're going to hug the left knee into the chest. You can send the right leg out long. You can rest the sole of the right foot on the earth and just play with this a little bit. Long, deep breaths here. All right, and then from here, we are all going to bring the sole of the right foot onto the earth, crossing the left ankle over the right thigh. And then go ahead and lift the right foot up off the earth, flex both of your feet. You can just stay here. You can reach through and grab onto the thigh or the shin, and then pull this whole leg package towards your chest, maybe rocking left and right. Just noticing the quality of your breath here. And if your chin is really pointed up toward the earth, maybe lift up your head and tuck your chin in slightly. And we're just going to switch sides so you can send both of your legs up into the air, maybe point and flex or shake the legs, and then the right ankle crosses over the left thigh. Hug it in however you like. Just taking your time here. Tuning into the sound of your breath. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. Maybe you're rocking and massaging your spine and your kidneys. All right, come back to center. We're going to shake it out again. Take the legs and the arms up to the sky. Point and flex. Really reach. Shake. We're going to take the right leg in and then twist over to the left. So right leg, hug it in. Right knee, hug it in. And then that knee crosses over the body. Shift your hips back. Open the right arm up to the right. Maybe rest your left hand on top of the outside of the right thigh. Maybe look over towards the right hand. Imagine your right shoulder blade down on the earth, nice and grounded. And come back to that visualization, feeling the parts of the body that are grounded and held by the earth. And just noticing the temperature of the parts of the body that are touching the floor. And then move to the parts of the body that are not. Notice the difference in sensation there. As we come back through center, you can either take your right leg just up to the sky and shake it. You can also take your peace fingers, grab your big toe on your right foot, and then really open up that hip to the right. Doesn't matter how it looks, just notice the stretching sensation on the inside of the right thigh. You might even want to take just a half happy baby, bending the right leg. Notice the quality of the breath. Trying to make your exhalations longer than your inhalations here by just a second or two. And then let's come back up to center. You can shake out the legs. You can take some windshield wipers. Whatever feels good. We're going to hug the left leg in, and then twist over to the right. Shift your hips back. Right hand comes to the outside of the left thigh. Look over your right shoulder. This is a big twist for the lower, middle, and upper back. Coming back to the breath. Really relaxing the belly and feeling the belly expand as you inhale and gently contract as you exhale. Coming back through center, take the left leg up. You can take that stretch if you want. Take your peace fingers on the left hand to the left big toe, opening the leg up to the left, or taking your half happy baby, whatever feels best. So just play with this and notice what feels good. Really trying to smooth out your breathing, so as you inhale, it's gentle and soft. Fill the belly and the lungs. And then as you exhale, it's very smooth and gentle. All right, we're going to come back through center. You can take your legs and your arms up one last time. You can windshield wiper the legs. And we are just going to come to a final resting posture. You can either take constructive position of rest with your feet on the outside edges of the mat or your hips, a little wider than hip. Knees come to rest against one another, hands on belly. We're going to continue to help the nervous system relax even more deeply with a breathwork practice. So we're going to inhale through our nose for a count of 5 or 6, and then exhale for a count of 6 or 7. So you just want to make the exhale longer than the inhale. And if you are used to breath work and you can do even longer, just go ahead and do that in your own time. Let's take a regular inhale, a regular exhale to begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, noticing your belly growing on your hands as it expands and fills. Then exhale, gently releasing the air through the nose. Inhaling, noticing the quality and steadiness of your breath. Exhaling smoothly, gently, completely. Just continue this practice if it feels good to you. Or just go ahead and release the practice, let it go. As soon as your mind begins to wander, come back to the sounds in your space. And come back to the sensation and the parts of the body that are touching the earth. Noticing the parts of the body that are not touching the earth, the different quality there. If you want to, you can stretch your legs out long. Get comfortable for another minute. And otherwise, if you feel distracted today, stick with the breath work. Inhaling for 5, exhaling for 6. Go ahead and take a nice deep inhale. Open your mouth, exhale, release. Go ahead and start wiggling your fingertips and your toes, stretching the arms and the legs, maybe rubbing the hands together, creating some warmth, cupping them over the eyes. When you're ready, slowly pulling your hands down your face, open your eyes, turn onto your side, and press up to seated whenever you're ready. Taking your time. All right. So let's go ahead and end practice, bringing our hands together at prayer if you would like, with 3 deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, sigh it out. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, release. Last one. Big inhale. Big exhale. My friends, my teachers, namaste. Thank you. I hope you are feeling nice and relaxed like I am. I know Alice is asleep. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.